Okay, this is on the Lunsford job, number 53803. Install on, basically we're starting it today by Jason. I'll get the ductwork made as soon as we can. But if you walk into the furnace room in the basement, the old furnace was sitting right here. We have our supply here and our return here. There used to be two return air trunk lines here. This famous guy here is ripping it out. But the new furnace is going to sit over here. I wrote on the floor. So we're going to have, furnace will be 12 inches away from this wall, 1 inch off the sheetrock on the back. And I took this sheetrock off, so you'll probably need to put it back on when you're done. But it's right here. Just comes like that. So ductwork just as it shows. Our furnace will sit on a base, coil, and that duct. Coming off the front, we'll have the starting collar, a canvas, a 30-inch piece, and then a transition setting 14.5 inches this way. We had to set this furnace this far out because we have this drain here that's causing us to not be able to go flush. And gas lines too. So on the return air, so here's the wall where he's ripping it out right there. So on that wall here, I have this fitting here, and we're just going to run one duct. So 20 by 24 to 12 by 24, and run one duct over. You know what? Now that that's out, I can actually see. Well, yeah, we'll just leave it as it is. Okay, anyway. But then we have, so that's 9 inches, 10 piece, 5-footer, and a 5-footer with an end cap. So that'll bring us all the way over to right here. So then you're going to pan this joist and this joist over. And then we're going to run another return air trunk here, this way. So I wrote, this return air trunk is 13 inches off the sheetrock wall here. So this is just going to top off the back of it, or sorry, off the bottom of it, of here, and run it just as it shows. But this is the top view of everything. We're going to have furnace, filter box, 4-footer and a 5-footer, and then on this side we're going to have the 60, 60, 10, and 9. Okay. So off this return air duct, and this is, we're going to have a tap in. It's going to be a 14 by 30 to a 5 by 30. And so you're going to remove this stud and just take it out and header it or whatever you want to do. But our return air will tap right off the back here, and you're going to have to slide duct down 5 inches. You're going to need to cut this out here, just as high as you need, and slide your duct, 30 by 5 duct back here. And we're doing that to add a low return air. On this side, they're getting rid of this fireplace, and they have this whole design that they're keeping here. So they don't want return air on this side, they want it over here. So anyway, here we have 5 inches from here to here. So we will slide our 5-inch duct, and he said he was fine if he had to trim the joist a little bit too. Anyway, it's gonna go all the way over to here. We're gonna add it's gonna go to the plug here. We're gonna add a 30x8 baseboard grill right here, and just duct board the top headers. This return air will go away. Okay. So, also, this combustion air right here, inside there's a 10-inch round pipe. So you're going to take that back and bring it down and out this wall with a 90 down. And then we're going to put a 10-inch, well, I don't know what size fan Jeff has ordered. He said he doesn't know yet, but he doesn't know what size the hood is either. But I'm guessing it's going to be a 10-inch fan. If not, we'll have to get reducers and reduce it down to whatever he wants. But fan, and then 90 into our return air. And if you wanted to do that inside the wall, that's fine with me too, but I don't remember. I think you only have 9 inches inside the wall. I don't remember. Okay, so also, let me go over 2 other return airs with you. So this return air here is staying, but this return air in the exercise room, we will take this out. I give you a 14x14 end cap to put up there and seal it. Right over here, so you can see the duct here. So they had a return air in the hallway upstairs. Let's just go up there and look. So it was right here where the door is. So under here is an open return air. But they built this door over here, so this may need to be patched here. I'm not sure how they patched it or if it's open underneath. But we'll add a 30x8 return air here. And this is already open, I know that. So you can take it out of there if you have to, but I just wrote it right here. This is going to be a laundry room. Okay. Thermostat for this is going to be just right here. Okay, so this is a 4-zone system. We're going to put in the Arzell zones everywhere except for in the furnace room. So these pipes in here that are exposed in the furnace room, we're actually going to cut regular Honeywell dampers into them as per Jamie. Everything else will get Arzell tubing and stuff. Okay, let's go over the notes. Okay, so combustion air, I already wrote, can connect to existing fresh air, duct with a fan. Remember to run a control wire to your, oh, I wrote it down here, I'll go over that. but to your hood, to your fan. Vent, 3-inch PVC. We can go 40 feet with 690s, but I've noticed if we're even close, even if we're just a little bit under, some of them haven't been working. But we can go up this wall here, 3-inch PVC up through a roof to a 3-inch concentric. Right here. Okay, the gas will be by Dallas. There used to be 2 water heaters right here, but they're going to put 2 tankless water heaters in the garage, and they're doing a lot of other stuff with the gas, and I don't know everything, but everything on the gas will be by Dallas. AC, the existing line, we're going to flush. It's 7/8. AC sits on the north side. We're going to put a new 30 by 30 pad. Existing 30 amp breaker is okay. It's labeled right now in the panel as the dryer right here, but it's actually, this is the air conditioner. So if the just make sure it's labeled right or moved by the electrician. Okay. And okay. We use the existing disconnect. So the drain just to the floor, standard order, with a humidifier. We are going to reinstall the humidifier, the power humidifier, which is just out here in the hall. Okay, thermostat, run 4 zones. He wants Ecobee thermostats. So install the Arzo panel and Harmony 3-zone panel. On the AC, we only have 2 wires outside. So I'll give you a transformer to put out there. So we have Y1 and Y2. Okay, I went over the return airs already. So duct the kitchen stove up through the roof. I do not know what size it is. Jeff didn't know, so he still needs to hear from the builder what size. I'm guessing it's an 8-inch or a 10-inch, since we only have a 10 fresh air coming in, but I don't know. So we're going to remove all the duct to the bonus room above the garage, and we're going to add a mini split ceiling cassette in its place. Go up there in just a second. And then we're going to install a new unit heater in the garage. So let's go upstairs to the top floor. And the framing has not been started up there. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. This flue and duct is getting ripped out. But here's the bonus room above the garage. So they're going to put, like, reframe all this, and they're going to put windows on the sides, I guess. So the ceiling's going to be all different. And they're going to have a ceiling cassette in the ceiling right here. So line set's going to run up and down. I'm not sure the exact location, but on the south side is going to be the condenser. And on the flues, I figure, we can go up this back wall. It looks to me like, I mean, that's a bearing wall, but you should be able to drill your flues up through it. If it's easier, you can go up this wall. I just figure that's 3.5 inch, and you're running 3.5 inch flues, so it'll take up the whole wall, you know. So I think the back might be better. Okay, well outside they just poured cement out there, so I'm not going to walk out there, but you get the gist. Oh yeah. So unit heater in the garage. He wants a thermostat right next to this stuff, but he wants the unit heater over in this third car garage part. Over here, hanging kind of pointed this way. So attic access is right there. Just need to run the flue up through the roof. Dallas will need to run the gas. And that's about it. Thanks.